Hello everybody, it's Cambone the Hambone, and today we're going to talk about a little bit of a, I guess, serious matter. So, recently, one of my all-time favorite YouTubers has quit YouTube, and her name was Ms.Breezy. Now, I'm a small-time YouTuber. I'm very small. I don't have a lot of subscribers or views on my videos, but I'm a voice. Everyone's a voice, and everyone's voice should be heard. The YouTube junk that's going on right now, it's frustrating for so many people because it's just so many people have this as a job. YouTube, they get their money off of it. They have their houses, they get their food, they get everything out of it. And the fact that YouTube is destroying it is sad. Because YouTube was created to inspire the creation of content and new things. And now it kind of just feels like it's trying to earn them money and saying that you can't create what you want because we need this money. And see, that's why I have such a low opinion of the economy and money and that sort of thing. It's because it can corrupt so many people and things that it ends up destroying everything. And sadly, we really couldn't live in a world without money because we need a credit system. But Ms. Breezy was one of my all-time favorite YouTubers. Well, if you're my school friends, many of you would know that I despise my own self-being. I despise my existence. And YouTube, funny moments like that, it helps me. Because that way I know, there's something good in this world that at least I can enjoy. But it's sad to see that so many people have to leave because they can't have a stable life with YouTube's current ad revenue, with YouTube's current system, with just everything about YouTube. And of course it's ironic that I'm posting this on YouTube, but I don't get, revenue off of my videos, so it's fine. But this isn't a thing that's just happening to one person, and you've probably heard that before. But many of my other YouTubers that I really like, Chibi Robo, TH the Jez, many of the Destiny community of YouTubers, Lost Paws, just so many. And they're all going away because they can't make a stable life out of YouTube anymore. Or they just generally have a hard time with YouTube and can't post as often. Or they have to completely change just everything about what they do. And it's sad because, it used to be alright. It used to be, you create, what you love, and you enjoy it, and you can do whatever, and, you know, you can make money off of doing what you love. But now it's just kind of we need to make money off of what we require, so you can't create what you want, and you can't earn money for your hard work. No, I am no professional editor, and I am no professional video specialist or anything. But I do know this, is that YouTube is going to fail one day. This is not good for them, because they're going to lose people, the creators, the very building blocks of YouTube are those creators, who are now going away due to the fact that they can no longer sustain their life off of YouTube. And I know I just keep saying over and over again, it's all about sustaining your life off of YouTube. Yes, it kind of is. Because if you want to be a full-time YouTuber, then you're more than likely going to have to try and make money off of it. And, you know, if you're having everything taken away from you, if you're having your videos, your revenue, everything about the YouTube, everything about your job on YouTube is taken away from you, you can't really do anything more other than, you know, take the L, throw in the towel, because it's ruining so many people's careers. And who knows? Next it could be Mark, Jack, PewDiePie, even though, you know, I'm not the biggest fan. I love Markiplier. He's great. He's funny. And I love Jacksepticeye. He's also great. He's funny. Both of them are awesome. But with how it's going now, how things are being taken away from these creators so easily, that it's eventually going to just ruin YouTube. And it's sad. Because there's so many of these times, ever since I discovered YouTube, I've always felt better watching these people. Because I know that these people are just your average people who are trying to do something, trying to create something, doing what they love. And it's sad to see that they can't do that anymore, because the corporate company called YouTube is not allowing them to. Breezy, I'm not a long-time subscriber. I really am not. I've probably only been there for a year. And yet, first video I saw, I loved it. And it amazed me at how much work she put into those videos. And just how well they were done, and how funny, and how just uplifting they could be. And now, due to so many problems, she has to go. And I understand it, because you can't make a living off of nothing. And so, there's a small chance that anybody who's even remotely popular on any social media or YouTube. I just want people to start getting the word out that this is happening and this is real. YouTube is destroying many people's jobs. These are people's jobs. It's not my job, but it is many people's jobs. And I don't know, I keep repeating things, but when Breezy came out with her goodbye video, I was in tears. It's very sad because I've seen so many changes. Breezy's gone through so much to get to where she is now. And she's invested so much hard work into what she's created. And now it's almost like YouTube saying, you invested almost 6 hours into creating this really amazing video? Well, you're not going to get paid for it. And they're spending resources, time, and sometimes even money to create these things. And it's just the fact that everything's being taken away from them in an instant. And, you know, I haven't really caught up with another one of my favorites, Jet Crew. But they're not small either. Many of the YouTubers that I watch have at least a couple thousand subscribers. And seeing them lose things like that, it's sad because it seems like YouTube is just getting bigger and bigger on the demonetization process. So they started with small YouTubers. Now it's getting bigger and bigger, and all we have to do is wait till it's Jack, Mark, Pewds, anybody. It can happen to anybody in a second. And there's not much else we can do. I thought myself about trying to create a new website. Self-sustaining, and, you know, if there are no ads, if people can't make revenue off of it, then, I don't know. I just want to create a website where people are now actually free to create what they want. And I don't know if it all started because it's YouTube's fault or if it's the advertiser's fault. But whoever's fault it is, it's saddening. Because I'm not a professional YouTuber. I'm not a professional, you know, I don't have a degree in video, whatever the study of videos and AV is, but it's, people put work, actual time and work into these things. And to see it, I'm saying this again, but it's really an issue. And I feel like I can't say it enough, that all this hard work is being taken away from them in an instant. And, you know, I'm not good. I'm not good at YouTube. I'm just small, and I wanted to create something that people would enjoy. And now I'm scared that if I get big, in the very small increment of a chance that I become a popular YouTuber, then I'm going to be threatened with these things. And, you know, naturally, like a teenager, I'm not necessarily perfect. I'm not. I cuss. I make dirty jokes. I do that because I think it's funny. I do stupid stuff. But to see that people can't create that anymore because YouTube needs to make that revenue. And I feel like what happened was, YouTube used to be all happy, we're a good company, we let people create these things. But then they look behind them and see how much their just income is going down, how much the profits going down, because the advertisers suddenly started thinking this that you know this is inappropriate for our audiences. And really the truth is, especially with me, those advertisers don't really catch my eye unless it's something like a movie I'm really interested in or something along those lines. And 99.9% of the time, we just end up skipping the ads. And I feel like that's why YouTube was losing the revenue. Because how it works is, and you probably know how it works, but YouTube, they advertise these things. And they get the money off of the profits that the advertised company gets. So let's say the advertised company, sells 500 of the product, and part of that will go to YouTube because YouTube was advertising it. But now the advertisers, think that it's because there's inappropriate content on YouTube, and therefore that's what they associate with the company. Whereas the truth really is that nobody wants to buy those things because they just want to watch the videos. Because it's free to watch the videos. And I'm not saying that they should make a paid website, but if that's the extent of what they have to do to restore YouTube to its former quote-unquote glory, then I suppose it's necessary. Because YouTube is a great platform where people can create amazing things. But, I'm just going to shoot off a random tether. But, it's being blocked by the corruption of money. I've never liked money. I'm not big on politics and government. And that's all because it causes corruption and tenseness and anger between people. And I just want us all to agree with each other and have world peace. And I know that sounds like a very pacifist, low-key ideal, but it is, because seeing people hurt, especially even like this, is just awful. It's just terrible. Because people are getting hurt. Emotionally. I don't know about physically, but it hurts. And it hurts the viewers too. Because it's sad that they're seeing some of their favorite YouTubers just leave. And I really have no words for it. Because it's sad. It's probably, YouTube's gonna fail. And, I love YouTube. Because YouTube's great. Well, it was great. You could create these things. And I said this before. You could create these things. These amazing things. And just let people see them. And then you'll earn money off of it. Showing off your creations that you put hard work into. And, a lot of YouTube is playing video games like I'm doing now. And you know, you can't exactly make much of a job off of that in real life. So, on YouTube, you can make a job off of it. Just playing video games, showing off your stupid, funny moments. And now it's kind of just like, if you don't follow the new, very strict guidelines of YouTube, then you're not going to be able to post that sort of thing. And YouTube, you've heard this before, YouTube is trying to fix it. They keep saying, oh, we're trying to fix it. Or, oh, you did something wrong. Well, you didn't do anything wrong, I can tell you that right now. And here's why. It's because you're supposed to be creating the thing you love on YouTube. That's what the platform is for. So it's YouTube's fault. So let's go to the fact that they say, oh, we're gonna fix it. They're not doing jack shit. It's sad. Because that's just full of lies. Just, we're going to help. We're going to fix this. We're going to solve this problem for you so you can... They're just trying to keep you hooked. They're trying to say, stay here so that we can get our sweet, sweet money. No. That's not okay. The point of YouTube is that so that creators can create these amazing things and show them off to the world. And maybe even get a little bit of cash off of it. But now, it's basically like YouTube saying, you've created all this hard work. Years, sometimes years of hard work. And we're going to destroy it all. No, that's really not okay. And I have no words to describe it outside of, it's not okay. And this video is supposed to be mainly about that, but also a tribute to the loss of so many YouTubers. And so many YouTubers have created such amazing things and worked so hard on the process of making these things that to see them go like they are now, it's almost like an apocalypse. And it is. They call it the apocalypse. And yeah, suppose it is. And all I can really say is YouTube's gonna fail. It really is. There's no way to avoid it. It's going to fail. If it keeps on doing this, if it keeps on destroying its creators' lives, and doing that just to earn money, they're not going to be very successful in their endeavors. And it's really all I have to say for today. And if there's the small chance that you are one of these YouTubers, that you are someone popular on any social media and you're having this happen to you, I'm sorry. And I really hope that you find something that you can do with your life that you find enjoyable and you're successful in. And if you are currently popular on any social media sites such as YouTube, then I want you to get the word out. I want you to tell people this is real, that this is happening, and that it's ruining people's lives.
The neural net is active. I'm sending the
I suppose that's all I can really say for today. And Breezy, Chibi, Jazz, anybody who I mentioned in this video. If by the small increment of a chance you are watching this, know that we all love
High
you.
suppression field is up.
We really do. And it's sad to see you go. But we will always have a special place for you in our hearts. Because you're the ones that cheered us up when times got rough, that helped us through dark times, helped us through
The
many
Hive are sending an
things.
over. Rasputin's initiated offensive sub. The Javelin should be there any moment.
And
We'll take care of it.
that's all I have to say for today. This is Cam of the Hambone, signing off.